Well, hello guys. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I had a very quiet one here, which is my sister here. And although in Spain in Spain they tend to celebrate Christmas Eve more, and then there's another religious celebration in about 7 or 8 days' time, which they take very seriously. They do have a lot of Brits over here, so the Christmas traditions do carry on in the shops, etc. But for me, being having worked online since 2009, I don't really have days off as such per se. I celebrate in a slightly different way. I do things when I feel like doing them rather than sort of be tied to specific dates. So one day rolls into another for me. But it's still a pleasant time. The new year coming up, and I wish you all in this group a very happy new year. I hope you have a wonderful year ahead of you. And I'm just shooting this video really, one, to say that, and two, to just tell you what's sort of coming up. I'm still doing the free video course that you are allowed to, if you wish, package together and sell as a product. You have my permission to do that. It's free for anyone who's a paying member in this group. And to get onto that, there will be other courses following this as well. I'm going to do at least 3 or 4 exclusive packages this year for this group. I'm certainly going to do a graphics package and probably a little a sales page or stuff like that to promote it and allow you to promote that as well. But what I am doing is going to make sure that this is a paid group from now on. I only ask $1 a month. It really is not a get-rich-quick thing for me. I'm not doing it for that side of it. I literally am doing it to make sure I've got serious people involved and that are committed to a certain way of thinking, because I'm going to be asking people to promote this group and things like that, and I just want it to be not. I mean, I have a couple of other groups. I have a group that's got 1,500 people in it called the Newbie Launchpad, which I've I wasn't quite sure what I was doing, but I've sort of what's the word? I've tied it into this group, but I was going through Facebook and I realised I could link them, and I'm not quite sure what that's done. But that group is, although it's gone a bit quiet in there now, it was very, very active a couple of years ago, and I will sort of get that going again a bit more. But it's a free group. This isn't. As I say, it's $1 a month. A lot of you are paying $1 per month through PayPal. Now, that actually works against me because for some reason, they bizarrely take quite a chunk of that. I think they take 65 cents every time your $1 comes through, which is a bit pointless, really. So I would rather everyone now move on to. There are a few of you that pay in one hit for a month. They pay $12, and that's your annual fee done. I am going to stick up a link up here for any of you guys that are paying the $1. Could you flip over to the $12, and then that's you done for a year then, and you won't have to pay again until the following year if you wish to stay in the group. I'm sure you'll all agree that you're getting more value than $1 a month. It's not really hard to produce more value than $1 a month, and I intend to make this worth a lot more than that, but that's by the by. You have a choice. There are people in the group that I haven't removed yet that haven't paid. I'm going to give everyone that chance to pay. Some people have, probably stopped paying because they haven't realised that it's not coming out of their account or whatever. Or, if you want to leave, then you want to leave. I wouldn't want to tie you into the group. So that's happening. As I say, there are other courses to come. I have to finish this one yet that we're in the middle of. I think we're on video 3 or 4, and there will be another one following up shortly. I might even do that today, funny enough. I have my own launch of the business that Jerry and me are putting together, which is kind of evolving all the time. Looks like we'll be offering services via traffic towards Facebook pages and groups, etc. And we'll be looking at offering traffic solutions to other sort of focus points, such as traffic to landing pages, local traffic services, and a host of stuff like that. We'll be building subscriber bases from that as well. I'm going to launch very shortly with Rocket Response a new list of my own, which I'll be asking new people to join. I'm certainly putting an offer in front of you to join, and that may well be another free course or something, or I may just write some PLR or something and offer everyone a license who joins up or something like that, but I'll be building a new list, and it will be a little bit different because it's not going to be a normal subscriber base where, I email you 3 or 4 times a week and hit you with affiliate offers. What I will be doing is I'll probably get people to sign up for a weekly report. So what will evolve is, it's actually a little bit like the business I'm teaching. At the moment, the course you're getting free, that is building a subscriber base using just an autoresponder, but not actually doing it in the old traditional way of just simple email marketing. This way we're going to make it easy for ourselves and easy for everyone else. So you're going to get something of value. I'm not going to call it a newsletter anymore. I'm going to call it a report, because that's what it will be. And each week it will focus on something different within the business of internet marketing, which is, let's be honest, is a massive umbrella. And I will focus on one sort of particular thing. Sometimes it'll be questions to answer questions of what people ask me, or other times it'll just be something like new and trendy, what's coming into the market, etc., or old hat stuff. All kinds of different things, and we'll build a report around it. And I will have probably most weeks links to other products in there which will be affiliated, so that's how I'll make my money from the report. Because sometimes you'll read it and think, hey, I'm going to check that out. And just like email marketing, you kind of buy off people you know, like, and trust. And when you run groups like this, you become friends with people. And somebody will rather, I do this myself. I buy a product. If I think, I want this latest video software, I'm going to get involved in this, and I want to buy that, then I look for people that are promoting it that I like, that I connect with, because I'd rather them have their cup of coffee out of it than, someone else. So that's kind of how it works here as well. We build this relationship up. I give as much value as I possibly can, and I answer people's questions, and you sign up to my report, and sometimes I'll offer something in there that you may feel suitable to your business, and you buy through me, and that's just how it all works. I've always been the opposite of those churn and burn guys. I've never liked that procedure. I do remember somebody who had a list of 300,000, and they were blasting solo ads out to it daily, about 3 a day, I think. I thought, how long can that last? How long would you want to be on that list? And I think I've been on a few of those subscriber lists like that, and I come off them pretty quick. There's no value to that at all whatsoever. You're just being churned and burned, just keep thrusting all this stuff in front of you, and hoping eventually you'll end up succumbing to buying something. I guess for a certain amount of people that did work, and they're still out there doing it, but not for me. It's all about building connections. People say to me, why don't you polish your videos up a little bit more? I don't want to. I want people to see who I am. I'm just chatting to you like I would be chatting to a friend here sat with me. It's just the same for me, and that's what it is. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell how I see it, and it's just me connecting. So that's how it goes. But it's very much in line with the course I'm teaching. So I'll try and get that next video out. I know there's 1 or 2 people waiting for each, and I'm kind of eager to get on with it, and I'm happy to see that. So hopefully they too will be generating an income this year, early, I hope. Anyway, chat to you later.